What I have in the pot is 3 cans of coconut milk and 3 cups of glutinous rice, and along with a tablespoon of table salt. And I've got the heat setting here at about 6 or 7. What I'm trying to do is to keep the bottom moving so that it doesn't burn. And what I'm looking for is as soon as it starts to boil, you can see it start to bubble, then I need to turn my heat down. The big deal is to scrape the bottom of the pot so that it doesn't burn and doesn't stick. Once it starts boiling, turn it down to 4, a setting of 4. And this is out of a scale of 1 out of 10. You can see I'm trying to drive all the moisture out that I possibly can, and I'm scraping, continue to stir just so it doesn't burn on the bottom or get sticky. What'll happen is the rice will turn hard on me, and you don't want that. So just continue to stir at a low heat and just let that moisture evaporate as much as possible. You can see now I've got a lot of the moisture driven out, and I just continue to stir. I just want to just show you how tacky it is. I can't really give you a time. It's just a matter of looking at the rice and seeing how much of the moisture is evaporated. It's around 15 minutes, but it's better just to see. I'm stirring around and showing it to you so you can know what to look for. Now, once it gets really down and dried out, you're going to add 2 cups of light brown sugar. Or if you like it salty, just leave it alone. Don't put any brown sugar in it at all and just steam it. Here you can see I've driven just about all the moisture I possibly can out of the rice, but I continue to stir. You can see how dry the bottom is, but it's not sticking and it's not burning. But I really scrape the bottom off. Now I'm going to take this brown sugar and add it along with another cup, and I've got to just mix it in really well. You've got to watch out because you can get clumps, and you don't want to have that. You just want to mix that brown sugar. You can use the darker brown sugar. It works just fine. I just like the way that it looks when it comes out of the banana leaf. Now I've added another cup of brown sugar, and I'm just making sure I don't have any lumps, and I'm mixing it in well. You'll find with the brown sugar added into it, it turns moist again. And so once again, I'm at about a 4, and I'm breaking up the clumps, and I'm trying to make sure I've got no streaks of white in there, and I've got all that brown sugar mixed in completely. And at the same time, trying to drive the moisture off that came in with the brown sugar. If I can warn you, don't walk away from the pot. I have burned enough of these or gotten really hard rice kernels. It's not worth it. Just stay with it. If you're going to make it, continue to cook. Don't walk away. People will eat it, but they won't like that chewiness. Now I've taken it off the pot, and I'm going to show you how to do the fold twice. On the right-hand side, I've got a little skillet plugged in, and that's to heat up my banana leaves. I've cut them down 6 by 9. I've just trimmed off the ends on a package of banana leaves. You can find these at any Asian market. Buy the ones from the Philippines. The ones from the Philippines surprisingly hold up better than any other coming from any country. So I put a dip in there, and I just make a little rough tamale, basically, or burrito. Take a scoop, flatten it out, make it into a little sausage, fold, another fold, and then fold the ends. And see how the banana leaves had split? It'll do that to you. But you'll have scraps of banana leaves, and I'll just take a scrap. Oh, I just got a good banana leaf there. And I take some of it out. You got to do a loose wrap because the rice expands when it's in the banana leaf and being steamed. Same fold, just roll over, clasp the ends, and then take some string and then tie off both ends. This is the most time-consuming part of it because you're not used to doing this and you don't do it all the time. And I'm just using plain old cotton string. Now we're going to do this again. They warm up the banana leaves so they're soft so that they'll fold and so that they won't crack as easily. That's the whole point of warming it up. Flip, fold over, fold the ends, set it aside and do it and repeat. And to tell you the truth, they tell you to wash banana leaves, but I'm already boiling them, so I'm not too worried about picking up anything. And they're pretty clean, at least the ones I've gotten. The one thing you want to do, though, is cut off the rib. You'll see the rib when you buy them, and you want to cut that rib off. See, now this one's got a crack in the middle of it. I just take an extra strip of it, cover it over the top of it, over that split, put my rice on top, and then fold. And you'll find you'll have to do this, especially when you buy the other brands of banana leaves. Just a simple fold. I didn't like that leaf. That patch wasn't enough, so I just switch it out. I'm showing you this because it happens all the time. You just get used to it. No big deal. Pair them up. Then tie off both ends again. This is the part you got to get good at. You roll a couple thousand of these babies, let me tell you, you get good. All right, so I've just put it on a boiling part of water at about 6. Got a double layer. Got all my Suman inside of there, packed in pretty tight. And I'll let it cook for 90 minutes. That's my game. And then I check it at 90 minutes to make sure that everything's cooked. And that's the finished product.